say forget it.
You can go. Yo, back in effect. This is the Flavor Show. We're here. We're doing it again. It's Saturday, January 12th. One day past the greatest day of the year every year. That would be January 11th, which also happens to be my birthday. I am all of 51. Don't I look good? Don't I look good for 51? Don't I look good? Don't I look good? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So we have our guests and our people here today. We have our host, co-host, Miss Tyshia Pope, Mama Ty. Gotta say Mama Ty.
Everything each time.
Government,
you just
Mama
add
Ty.
note every time.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Government.
That's what it is.
Hello.
And I also have here for the very first time, making her debut appearance, none other than my daughter, Morgan Braswell.
Hi.
Morgan Braswell, and she's here to give us her perspective. She don't want to be here, y'all. She really don't. But, she'll thank me one day. She'll thank me one day. And soon, some way, somehow, we're going to have an appearance by the black man. I mean, he's going to show up. I'm assuming.
Maybe. That's
what he told me. He also told me that he had a hangover from another wild night. So
He's not coming.
We're very, very, very happy to hear about that. And don't think the drinks behind me. I didn't start that. That's Dave. But it is my birthday, so I probably will have one. Well, just saying, because it's my birthday. But we're going to talk about a few things today. A little bit always off the cuff. And we're going to talk about this whole government shutdown piece because it's affecting a lot of people. And I think we really want to just hear or put out our thoughts on that. But more so, since this is 2019 and this is beginning of a new year, the new year always gives us a chance to focus and see where we want to go, what we want to do, what we are accomplishing, what we are working on. So with these beautiful people that I, have around me, I just know they have such, great, points and things to share of what they have planned for this new year, right?
Absolutely.
Right?
I don't know.
Yeah, she does. So, yeah, we're going to get into it. So, how many days is it for the shutdown?
21.
21?
21 days.
21 days? How many hours?
I don't know, like 22.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So 21 days that government has been shut down. This is the longest shutdown in history. Am I correct to say that?
Yes.
And it's over 800,000 workers displaced due to this.
Yes.
That's terrible.
800,000. At one point, I thought it was 80.
I was going to say, one of y'all said 80.
Yeah, and I had
80.
to, because no, it's 800,000. 800,000 workers displaced.
And your
because
president
of this.
feels it's okay. Just start a barter system. Beg your landlord.
Wow.
Dog, I ain't got my money.
Right. And he said for you to tell the landlords would understand, that they will understand that it would be okay that they couldn't pay them to live in their house. Because they're standing up for something that's right and good.
They're standing up or they're forced to stand up.
Right. Right. They ain't
Not
standing
their
up.
choice.
They ain't working. Then, you have all, what are the TSAs, right?
Mm-hmm. A lot of them start coming to work.
Yeah. So they had this video. I don't know how true it was on Facebook, and it was like how the workers are checking people since
I wouldn't check.
Like, all right, go ahead.
I would.
Just letting guns on. Hey, go ahead.
Why not?
That's ridiculous, man. So, again, this is Trump in his attempt to get a wall.
A tantrum. This is his tantrum.
Being a baby.
That has become a fence that is now a barrier. So, it went from, I want this wall, then it was a big fence, and in his last speech, he described it as a barrier.
Deal barrier.
So they were cracking jokes on him because they said he in his when he was running, basically,
Right.
he proposed that Mexico would pay for half
Right.
of it, and then he reneged and was like, "No, I didn't say that. I said that it would pay for itself over time."
Right.
So he does what he does best.
Black man.
Look at
Yeah,
that.
black
First thing you
man.
jump to.
All
I
right.
don't need no more. Hey.
Hi.
Yeah.
Don't need nothing more of that.
Okay.
Happy
You don't need no
birthday,
more of
my
that?
baby.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
What you,
Thank you.
51?
51.
He
Fever
54.
ace.
He just don't want to
Fever
tell you
ace.
that.
Okay.
I'm 51.
What engineer?
He left.
He here. Where you at, man? You don't come in and check with people where, you know.
He had a rough night. You said.
Yeah, right.
Rough night.
Yeah, okay. Well, jump in on
You
this
got
conversation. We don't give you a
sensitive
chance
ears
to.
in here. You can't
we'll
say
give
what
you
your
a,
rough night was.
Yeah, we'll give you a chance to talk about your rough night. But right now,
How
we're.
my clearance lady doing today?
You
Oh,
know
we still
what?
got your
I thought
clearance?
about that. I owe you an apology. I gave him the finger last week, and I felt bad about that.
Oh, really? Why
Even
you-
though he put me on clearance.
Yeah, so why you feel bad about it?
I just felt some type of way. That was very.
Oh, wow. I appreciate that. That's mighty big of you.
I
Mighty
mean, after
big
he
of me.
told you could have said nothing but.
I'm not studying black.
Yeah.
I know the things that can
I
come
would've
out of
gave
his
him-
mouth.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyway.
See, that show you how sweet I am.
And this is not a drink, y'all. This is actually nothing but
Cranberry and
cranberry and
orange
orange
juice.
juice, right?
For
Thank
some
you
strange
very
reason, that's his favorite drink.
much. Yeah, that's
Weird.
It's
good.
nasty.
Cranberry?
Nasty.
It's really
And orange
gross.
juice
Wow.
with nothing in it
Yeah, just-
but ice. He was preparing for that Tito's behind him, though.
What's that for?
Oh, that's Dave.
That's
Dave is
Dave.
celebrating my birthday too, without me knowing. He's just celebrating. So,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Well,
that's
where Dave at?
He went to go prepare his stomach first.
Right. But anyway,
That's
man,
the
you
Vittles.
broke up a conversation, man. We were talking because you
Okay.
were late, man.
Yeah.
So you don't come in and just, you were late.
I'm
so we
always
was talking
late.
Yeah.
Shut down. 21
Oh.
days. How you feel?
The government shut down. Quit.
Quit.
All employees should quit.
Are you planning to fly anytime soon?
Yeah.
No.
So what's
I'm scared to fly. I saw when I came from out to the airport how they was not searching anyone.
Yeah, I just
I'm
said
not
that.
flying anywhere right
Yeah, I
now.
just said that.
I'm just going to do a lot of driving if I just had to go anywhere.
Yeah, well, so that's the situation. So it's over 800,000 employees that are displaced because of this. 800,000 for 21 days because he wants to get his fence or his barrier up. And now he said on the campaign trail, what he did say is that the Mexican government would pay for it.
Would pay for
then
it.
Totally is what he said initially.
Totally. Now
and then he
he's
said it would be
Retracting.
yeah,
saying
we'll
that it
do
would
it
pay for
half and
itself.
half.
Yep.
or
He
we'll
want to
pay
put a
for half.
fence up that's only going to take 10 minutes for them to climb over or 1 minute to go
Right.
through the tunnel.
Yeah, right. Somebody gonna let them through the door or whatever.
But, you know, that's what they get, though. Don't for all the supporters that voted for Trump,
Right.
it's just a smack in their face. This is what they get. I don't feel bad for them because this is who y'all put in office. Y'all put a
Well, what
buffoon.
about the ones who didn't vote for him? You feel
Quit.
bad for those?
They should have been found another job.
Wow.
Yeah.
They should have found another job because they should have saw
Oh, you mean the people
that
actually
did
up
vote for
under
him.
him?
They should have saw
Gotcha.
the fuckery coming because this is not the first time he shut it down.
This
This
the first time he shut it down.
No, when they was shut down before, he was part of it. He didn't want to come in with the Democrat. When they shut down, this the second time they've been shut down. Not been this long though.
Obama had a government shutdown when he was in office.
Trump had two.
Trump had two shutdowns
Yeah, this the
since he been in
second one.
office.
The,
It was
a
a
pre-shutdown,
real minor
right? But
tantrum about something.
So this is the longest shutdown
this is
in,
the true
in
shutdown.
history. In the history of the United States, this is the longest shutdown.
well, they
the
gave a
government's
fool
ever
a lot
shut
of
down.
power.
Well, yeah, no doubt about that. No doubt about it. Not only that has a
Clowns
lot of
gotta
power.
entertain.
Yeah. You just
Money,
wonder how
follow
these
the
people
money.
paying their bills.
Well, he said that they should work on a barter system with their landlords. He said that, they should be able to talk to their landlords and they will understand because this is for the good of the entire people.
Okay,
You know
well,
what bugs me is he got rid of his paycheck.
He got rid of his
He's
paycheck.
still getting paid.
Yeah, right.
well,
his
I
shit
wonder.
shut down.
I wonder if he was the landlord. Could we call
Hell
him
no.
and barter?
Right.
Hell no.
So all his tenants should say the exact same thing.
I
Even
ain't
if
got no
they,
money.
yeah,
You fucked me
we're
over.
just going to barter. Since
And
you barter
they'd
with
be
us-
out on their ass in a minute.
No, they won't. They go to TV, put him on blast. But
They've been putting him on
not gonna do
blast.
that
Do you
then.
think he care?
Right, right.
He the same president to say that he grabbed the crouch.
He is.
Yeah.
He is.
So, and they talking about R. Kelly. Come on, stop.
Right.
Well, you said that last week.
I'm just
Like
saying,
the
you know,
skin color.
it is. Bill Cosby still waiting on R. Kelly to come.
Well,
And when he do come, he ain't gonna see him.
No, I doubt that. I doubt that very, very. Yeah, that's really something that's going on. That's really something that's going on. This has been a big year for that, obviously. But with this shutdown, also what we want to talk about today, I'm sorry, I swayed. We want to talk about projections for this year for ourselves, or what we are planning, or what we see. Where's the culture shifts going? That's why it's good that we have you here today, because you can bring a whole different perspective to the table. You know how the youth or our what are y'all? Millennials, not millennials.
Generation.
You're what?
Generation Z.
Z.
Well, where'd that come from? Who made that up?
I have no
You
idea.
got the
So, you're
millennials, the
Generation
baby
X.
boom, the
I ain't generation shit.
Yeah, you
I've
are.
been in my own lane. I've been in my own lane since I was hatched.
Yeah,
you was hatched.
you
out
were
of a
born in Generation X, son. That's what
No,
they
baby,
was
you
like.
was. I don't claim none of
How
that.
old are you?
Damn, man. You act like I'm a woman or something.
No, you acting like a woman, like you can't tell how old you
Nah,
are.
that's just personal. You don't.
Your age? Is
Yeah.
That's personal.
That's
Your
personal.
Wow.
age is personal?
For a
For
guy.
sure.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you are acting like a bro. You acting like a
You
real
asked
bro.
because you gonna tell me I'm born in Generation X? No,
You are born
I'm
in
not.
Generation X, Rockhead.
I'm not.
He
You
said he
are.
was 50-something a couple weeks
No, I
ago.
didn't say that. He said that.
Because I know you were born. I mean,
Hey,
what's the
he
reality?
said that.
Yeah. Right.
Why
But-
you want to show your age?
Yeah, right. You want people to think you're young.
You want to show your age?
I can tell my age.
Okay, how old are you then?
36. I'll be 37 in May.
Oh, for real?
Yes, for real.
Okay, you still kind of old.
I don't give a
No, you
damn.
couldn't be that. You had to be a little like 15 more years younger to mess with R. Kelly.
Wow.
Or what about you? You said you like him 23, so I.
You too old for me.
So he
See
R.
what I'm
Kelly
saying?
is. He ain't R. Kelly.
He
just
riding the
little R.
borderline.
Kelly-ish. Just a little R. Kelly is.
And here's Dave. He's back
That's what's up.
with no vittles.
That's
Hey,
what's
Dave.
up.
Hey,
They said you was down there replenishing your stomach.
I am. I mean, it's been a day so far.
See,
Okay.
turn up was real.
Turn was real last night. Boy, was it real.
All right, let's go ahead and
Back
get
to
this out the way.
the future.
So you Generation Z?
Yeah.
I think you just like Z because your
No.
dad got
Oh
the
my
Z in his name.
That's how.
Yeah,
no.
yeah. No.
No.
Oh, okay.
That's the tag. So I mean, that's how they have it described. You could be whoever you want, but you were born during the era of Generation X. That's what you would be classified. You could be like the individual, the creature
no.
that came from the moon, that was
Creature
hatched
that
and all
came
that,
from the
but whatever you
moon.
want to be. yeah.
Hatched.
I was hatched in the
Damn.
field.
Yeah, hatched in the field. Yeah, so you had to be from outer space or somewhere, right? You came with a little.
I don't know if I was
they
out
had,
of space.
They had a
but-
little a blanket. From
No, I was like a potato. You know how the potato come in the
Superman.
field?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but anyway, so we're looking forward to 2019. You know, this is the beginning of the year, so at the beginning of the year, people do things like they try to plan or see what it's going to see themselves by the end of the year, set goals, you know, what's going to be a kind of, none of that happens with you, huh? That's,
Only goal I got is stay alive for 2019.
that's the only goal you have?
Yeah, because anything else is uncivilized for me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't set goals. I just live.
So you don't set any goals?
No.
There's
And
nothing
this day
that
and
you
time,
plan
I
to
used to
accomplish.
those in, but this day and time,
Uh-huh.
you just better try to survive the best way you can. With Trump in
I
office,
would hate to live that way.
Well,
I would hate
it's
to
been
live.
working for me. I'm fine. Just this is the way that
The
I
whole
I
live,
would hate to
50-something
live,
years,
yeah.
it has been working
I
for
would
him.
hate to live
and it
that
works for me.
way. Cannot.
It does.
So you do realize I know you.
Yeah. I know you've been knowing me since we've been kids.
Right.
So I live the
Right.
way I live. And have I changed the way I've been living since you know
So
me?
you would not be telling the truth if you said you didn't set any goals?
I don't set no
buddy?
goals no more, Zen.
Since when?
Since Trump been in office.
Oh, okay. You changed that. Shit. 2 years ago.
Since Trump been in office, I stopped setting goals.
Okay.
Because
so
you
that-
you never know dealing with this president you got here.
Trump doesn't stop anything that I'm doing.
No.
Trump doesn't stop. I'm gonna do whatever I'm gonna do, whether it's Trump, Reagan, Bush,
Are you
Clinton.
traveling? You plan on getting on a plane time soon?
If I would have to go somewhere, I will.
Right now?
Yeah, right now. With
Okay.
them doing the half search, I'm still gonna get on that plane.
Oh, I'm not.
It's a couple of things that are for like you say, one for sure, two for certain. One, they don't take black hostages.
Oh no, they ain't gonna do
That
that.
never happens. So I'm good. And two, I ain't just gonna let nobody. I'm gonna go down with a fight.
Hey, what about with the box cutter?
Hey, ain't no box cutters happening. I'm just saying, I'd rather be stabbed up than
I feel you
killed
on
through the
that.
plane crash. So either way, so yeah, I'm still gonna jump on.
What's meant to
planes.
be will be, regardless.
That's what I'm saying.
So
That's
if it's meant for you to
what it is.
drown, I mean, you're not
If
gonna
it's meant
burn
for
up.
me to drown, burn up.
You ain't gonna
plane
burn
go
up.
down, it is what
Either
it
way,
is.
Either way.
Either way.
Whatever
but
my
yeah.
destiny is, it's gonna be.
Okay. You get them dinners together.
You said what?
You make sure you get them dinners together.
That was the coldest thing. That boy, he brought it back. He brought it up.
I like my
Anyway,
coworkers. I like my coworkers. You good people.
so with you, we could go right past you because you have no goals. You
Yeah,
live
go right
life
past
every
He
day
gave
with
his goal.
no
Just stay alive.
stay alive.
Black.
That's all you.
I
wanna
mean,
do.
because you got to realize, man, a lot of black men are dying.
So this is
That
what
is
I want to
correct.
say because we have sort of like business together. So am I to believe that the business that we have together, you have
He
no
has no
goal?
plans for
Yeah,
that. No.
Is that what
You handle it. He just right.
Hey,
Well, you
every
didn't
day,
say-
man.
You
What happened
said,
today?
you didn't say far as business. You
No, I
said my
said
goal of me setting my goals.
Well, I would hope
That's
you
part
would.
of you.
Slow up now.
Ain't that about something?
You slow up now.
Wow. Okay.
Stay alive. Keep making money.
Okay. All right. So would
Start with the young lady.
yeah, that's beautiful. I think so.
the-
Yes,
I think so.
The
too.
youth.
I did want to hear that.
because she should have all the admirations and all the goals for sure.
Wow, the pressure.
Pressure's on.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
because I feel like we on our last lap of the 440 anyway.
Shoot, he put me on clearance and he just said you was done.
Right.
We are done. What is wrong with
I ain't on my
you?
last lap yet.
Goodness. You said you wasn't on your last lap.
Shit.
No,
Oh my
reality shit.
gosh.
Yeah, sure, Morgan. Tell us what are your plans and goals.
I don't really have any. Get into school. Don't be broke. That's really it. I don't have any.
So, okay.
Most of the
You
year.
gotta have a plan
All right,
to
so
do
let's-
that.
Let me
Yeah.
help you. I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me help you. You nervous? Relax. You not nervous?
No.
A little bit?
She just told you a plan, and that wasn't good enough for you.
Yeah.
He wanted her
No.
to elaborate
I
on
know.
it.
This
Yeah.
generation doesn't really plan out things. We just kind of
Roll with the flow.
Yeah.
Don't be black.
Yeah, don't.
But-
Don't
But
be
like, don't
black.
plan it
You
out.
have a plan. What is your plan? Not necessarily for the. What is your plan? I say, who are you? Tell the people who you are. They don't know you. How old are you?
Okay.
Grades you're in? What school you go to? Explain. And then from that, I want to know what your plan is.
I'm Morgan. I'm 16. I go to West Bloomfield High School. And my plan is just to finish high school and get it over with. That is the plan.
You are so disappointing me right now.
That's
No.
it.
What?
That is a
Come on,
plan.
that is not your only plan. Your
How
plan
you
is
know?
to
She just
go-
told you what the plan was, Pop.
I
Now-
tell you this all the
you
time.
been-
I just
you been-
want to finish it.
You've been a father now. Set the father
He being
aside.
a bully right now.
Yeah, because you're bullying her. We're not going to allow that. We know this your daughter. We're not going to
Yeah.
allow that. That's what's wrong with parents. Let them grow. That's her plan. But it might not be to your satisfaction.
Let me say this to you.
She has more of a
Let me
plan,
say this
though.
to you.
I know what you finna
and
say.
I'm about to say this one time to you.
You ain't got to say it.
Okay.
I already know what you finna say.
Okay. Because that's my daughter.
I understand.
Okay. And what you telling me about my daughter? Yeah. Okay. Do I have
What
to
do you
keep
plan
going?
to go to school for?
There you go.
Law.
No.
I wanna
Law.
go to
So
law.
you do have a plan.
Yeah.
See, it's not just make it past high school.
Well,
Even
that's
though
my
that's
plan for-
a different beast in itself.
Yeah.
I do understand the struggle. I have a 16-year-old, so trying to get y'all to go, and yeah, but law school. Okay.
Yes.
All right,
That's a great
see?
profession.
What type of law? You don't know
Exactly.
yet?
Civil rights.
Civil rights. Wow.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
See, look at
They
that.
forced it.
And talk
And you
about
gotta
the
ask
club
some
that you
questions.
started and the clubs you are. Talk about who you are, Morgan.
Okay, Dad. Oh
Purr.
my God. All right. I started a club this year called Current Events Club where we just talk about what's going on. Usually what's going on politically, but sometimes we'll do other things. And what's going on in different cultures, because my school is very diverse. I have a bunch of different people, so, and our exec board is very diverse. So if my friend who's Cambodian wants to talk about something that's going on over there, or my friend who's Indian wants to talk about something that's going on over there, we will. We'll talk
What
about
made
it
you
all.
want to start that?
Last year we had the March for Our Lives, and me and my friend was a part of it. Like our schools did the walkout or whatever.
Right.
And I was sitting there and I was like, wow, like a bunch of teenagers actually care about this stuff. Like that usually doesn't happen because, you know, they all kind of suck. And we went out And it was just like, it really opened my eyes. Like, we are really about to do something. This generation is really about to change something. So
It's very
That's
commendable.
what's up.
yeah,
Why do you believe that this generation is on the cusp of doing something great?
I think because we're starting to see that we don't have to wait till a certain point anymore, because we have like social media. We have different things.
You
like
have different outlets.
if I want to say something, I can't say it no matter what. And I think we're gonna use that to our advantage instead.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Who are some of the young leaders that you see out here that you admire for that braveness
That braveness.
or being those leaders that stand out, step out, speak out?
Well, right now, usually I follow like a lot of actresses, like Zendaya. She's a good leader because she talks what she wants to say, and she understands that her being lighter, she can't speak for everyone.
Right.
And I feel like that's a big thing, because usually you only hear people with lighter complexions talk about everything, everybody, and she understands. Like, she will be the first to say, just because I'm light doesn't mean I can't talk about everyone.
Right.
I don't know the experience. And some other people that I don't remember their names.
So would you say Michelle Obama was kind of the
Yeah.
peak of that for you?
Yeah, 100%. Seeing her, like, my brain just exploded. I was like, oh my God. Because she is just the perfect definition of class and, like, smarts and excellence. So.
And she did law as well,
Mhm.
right? Okay.
That's what's up.
Thank you, Morgan.
You're welcome.
All right. Thank you for
That just made him
sharing.
feel better. 'Cause
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he was upset. Him was
I
mad.
just wanted her to.
He wanted milk
share.
and cookie.
I just wanted her to share.
That's
That's
cool.
all.
She
you know.
needed a little help.
Yeah, you just
And
you
you
let
did
it.
well. You were. Thank you for stepping in.
Oh,
It was coming across.
he
bad
gonna
for
give
me.
you a pat on the back, but he had the knife out for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Cool out. Yeah. So okay, Ty.
Oh, okay. So, like I mentioned before, I'm completing my master's in clinical mental health. I'll be done in May.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you. I just started researching different schools for my PhD, keeping it going. Aside from that, like I told you, I have a 16-year-old, so my resources and everything is struggling getting her where she needs to be. Past that, like Black, surviving the Trump
Era.
situation. I have been exposed, so that's how I met this young man. Going into the
Young.
adolescent
Yeah, that was good. Happy birthday.
whew, era of teaching, because I was teaching adults, so learning that these babies need more of an outlet. They need somebody to talk to. So I'm kind of changing my direction. Before, my focus was addictions, and it very well may still be, but right now I'm seeing where the need is to be in the schools, just letting them talk. And I'm getting a lot of kids who are contacting me like, hey, Mama Ty, this. And it's stuff I don't want to hear. However, they don't have that outlet. They don't have parents that are like, okay, baby, tell me what's going on. I'm going to tell you right from wrong. And I have popped or two. No, you know that's wrong. Don't do it. So they need that. And as much as in the back of my head, I'm like, dang, you shouldn't have said that or you shouldn't have did that. But I'm realizing I'm getting more of a connection. So it's pretty much what I got planned.
That's what's up.
Okay. So what influenced you? What are your influences?
What are my influences? Like your baby here, Michelle Obama for one, seeing a Black woman step up and not buying just bullshit, telling her, speaking her mind. That is for one. For two, I've always had a phenomenal role model in front of me, my mother.
Okay.
Aside from that, I don't know.
So has working with these young children, has that changed how you've, has it changed how you wanted to get your message out, or how you want to help or serve?
It has. Definitely when Sharonda's here, that is definitely a powerful young lady as well. Being under the leadership of her and you holding me down and my back and support of being there for this new experience. That alone, again, has helped. I do believe there was a destiny and there were things set for me to be there. That's why things happened.
For sure.
And it was definitely to open my eyes and be like, hey, this is something you need to look into. My instructor had told me in school that she felt that I would be very influential with adolescent girls or just girls in general. And when I
Okay.
talked to her the other day and gave her the list and was just talking about a letter that I came up with to start sending out to parents, she was like, yeah, so when we're done with this, I want to send you to an alternative girls area because I do feel that you would be able to fit
Help.
with those girls
Yeah.
and help.
And they need that.
They see a younger girl. I'm not on a clearance shelf and I'm not that old. But anyways, still able to survive.
Can you
Not
cook?
a thought. I have been in some situations so I can understand a lot and I
Just
prevail from
make
that.
sure you get the meals prepared.
I can cook.
You
so
gonna
it's
need
okay.
it.
I don't need to. No, I don't.
That's just a joke.
Right.
You got a lot going on. I respect that. I respect your hustle. Real talk. Even though
Thank you.
you might feel like I put you on the clearance list.
I
But
mean, you put me on the clearance list, but that don't mean everybody put me on the clearance list.
Oh.
I'm filet mignon and some top.
oh, you know what? That brain is for sure. That's a
It's
compliment.
more than just the brain.
Oh.
Okay.
But
It's not your booty, it's your beauty. Huh?
It's the whole package, boo. I may not have a whole lot of booty, but it's okay.
Okay. Dig that.
Might want to take them knives out you, man. She cut you.
Man,
you
I'm
going
gonna
in
let
for-
I'm gonna let her get off on me, and I'm gonna take
Oh,
that
you
because
gonna take them cuts?
we got young Morgan right here, so she better get off while she can.
Right,
So,
right.
okay.
Cause
Next
so-
That's what
week-
it is.
next
So Morgan
weekend-
saving me.
Next
Okay.
weekend.
Alright.
So,
It's all right. I'm a big girl.
Okay,
I
make sure
can
you bring
handle
that. I got some money for a dinner plate.
Can you afford the dinner?
ooh.
Cook and see.
Bet.
But the food got to be good now.
Uh-huh.
Be good. We ain't talking about no Taco Bell.
Yeah,
either.
Morgan, they not talk about food.
I figured it out. I got it. I got it.
Last question though, do you think that you would like to do something of your own, maybe to work with young girls, or you know what I'm saying? Do you see anything like that in your future, a nonprofit or some type of way or working?
Yes. What direction and where exactly it's going, not really sure. Being over at the school, like I said, a lot of moms are either sick or they're not involved or they're deceased. And even go for the boys, but just the caring ear of having someone listen, but being able to know the proper care of hygiene and knowing what to
Yeah,
do and
right.
take care of yourself.
Exactly.
That is definitely not
Important.
there.
It's
It's
important.
not there at all. I'm looking at these babies and I'm like, not in a judgmental way, but it's like, wow, I want to
like
help with
wow,
things I
had
want to do.
no one
No
taught you
one's,
this.
no one's
And that's how
talking to
you
you
looking
about
at it,
that.
like,
but
wow, I
I've
feel
talked
you.
to a lot of them, and I know mom is not present or mom is too sick to do. So, talking to different people, trying to put some things in order.
Okay.
But yes, definitely, I would like to do something.
Okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. And I say that I kind of just segue into my plans for 2019 and what me and my partner that doesn't set any goals have on the table. We have our nonprofit. We have a 501c3. And for Versatile Sports, Arts, and Recreation, or we reach out to youth in those areas. And, it might be a way that we could collaborate with you, Miss Masters degrees and all, to work with young youth and talking to them in those areas that you just
Right.
suggest.
Yeah, because we definitely need to help the youth because
Oh,
No,
that's a
because
plan?
it's
Are you
it's-
speaking of a plan? I'm just asking. Oh, all right.
Hey, dog,
I'm
listen.
just saying. Oh,
I'm gonna let y'all get off on me today. But I
You
got
don't
Don't
get
keep
for
using
yourself.
Morgan as our past
Because I
ticket.
told him when we talked, I said I'm gonna dial down because Morgan here.
And I also told you what the topics were.
Yeah.
You came in here with, I'm just here to survive day to day.
I
I
said
wanna
the
hear your
Trump
plans,
era.
Man, whatever.
he just
we
tried
go, so
the
we ain't
Trump
gonna
era.
stop our plan.
You got to
No.
ask this question again past Trump, and then he'll
Oh,
give
is
you
that what
another
it is?
story.
Oh, okay.
He
I didn't know I
traumatized
had
by
to do
Trump.
it. Is he traumatized?
He's
by Trump?
traumatized.
Very, very.
Trump should make your business better.
He do
Okay, so
in a lot of ways.
Yeah, I'm scared. Hard times should make your business better.
Ooh,
You
wee.
should be,
Really?
I'm just saying.
Don't pay him no attention. He know not what he's speaking.
Oh, go ahead. You was gonna say something?
No, I just think that that is a hole where it definitely need to put some attention on.
Sure.
It's not only just with the black kids, the white kids, any color kids,
For sure.
because they take everything away. They
Yeah.
building more prisons,
For sure.
more jails. They taking away all the schools. And when you see that they tear a school down and they make it a strip mall, that let me know that The
What's
strip
the
mall is
value?
more important than
Value.
teaching these
Mhm.
kids.
Not even teaching. We took away. So
Everything.
prior to going into the whole mental health thing, since I was 16, I've been working in a dentist's office. And the only way that I was able to get in the dentist's office
Wow.
and
Wow.
explore that was Votex. And we eliminated vocational studies from these
right.
kids. Not everybody is conditioned to go to college. Give them the alternative of being able to pick up a trade and survive. We eliminated that. So you're taking away that chance
right.
of showing creativity, which is what you're talking about bringing back. That would help a lot of these babies. You know, you have ones who do hair, they do nails, the whole barter system. In high school, that's where it starts at. Girl, let me braid your hair. All right, well, you do my lashes, you draw my eyebrows, however the case is going now. But being able to teach boys, teach them how to DJ, teach them how to cut hair, teach them things that can help them later on make a hustle the right way instead of flinging and slinging on the corner. But that's what I would like to do. Still be in that era and help in some type of way. But yeah, you
Yeah,
do
I feel
need
you
that.
on that. I think it's definitely a need for it.
Yeah, for sure, and that is the goal of what are doing with Versatile Sports, Arts, and Recreation. And I want to say something about what you said about your generation, because I think for the first time, as you move further and further away from our initial time in America or slavery, I don't like to give it
Right.
I don't like to say that term. So we were never slaves. We were people who were enslaved. But anyway,
It wasn't a
it's
choice.
less. Yeah, it's less. It definitely wasn't a choice.
It wasn't a choice.
Definitely, Kanye was not
Right.
a choice. But now, as they're getting older, I think these generations are seeing less and less color, and they're not defining each other by
By the
the
skin,
same
right.
standards. More so, you still have your extremists in certain areas, but you see it more in this generation where they're bonding and working together.
The
and
independence for freedom.
Sure.
They're accepting each other for
Sure.
who they
Who
are
they
and
are,
what they are.
and not their
which
color, right.
goes not just that's sexuality and everything else.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. And a lot of that is being expressed as well. So speaking again on the plans here, definitely what we're doing with Versatile Sports. And this is another reason why I have her on here today, because we want to be able to show youth it's different, like you said, ways to be creative and make money and to be able to survive out here. I have a friend and I went to high school from Generation X. His name is Patrice Scott. He's a multi-platinum DJ overseas. And I mean, house music. And I remember when we were in high school, you know what I mean? And he got his first 1200s. It was like the biggest day in his life, to that point. But he took that tool, like you said, DJing, and parlayed that into a lifestyle. Gary Chandler, all these other guys that we grew up with, same thing. You know what I mean? They took a tool that we did just for fun, and they
made a career out of it.
made a career out of it. So there are other avenues. I say all that to say that, and that's what we want to do with the arts part of our nonprofit, is to show them the arts, the tools of how to do it. So with that is this year I plan to reshoot both of my series and screenplays, re-upping my camera equipment, so I could be on the same level as these cats that's out there shooting. So I plan to shoot both Operation Get Money, The Legend of John Vickers, all 6 episodes, and I plan to shoot Consequences, co-written by Morgan.
And what's that
Braswell.
about, Morgan?
It's about high school students and what they go through. And yeah, that I don't really remember. I was really little.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's the basis of it. It's about 4 high school kids. Or actually 4 high school girls and 4 high school boys, and the different consequences that they go through during high school. And it's real life consequences,
Right.
Like drugs,
Bullying.
teenage pregnancy,
So that's exposure with with social media and the whole deal. Okay.
That should be nice.
So I mean, so putting it out there and then allowing people who allowing to see these youth in different and in a way they see themselves. I guess that's the best way to see. Because a lot of times when they show our representation on television, it's not how we really see ourselves.
Right.
So that we just got to be more accountable. You know what I mean? I think even with this space and time that we have here, besides for those 3 people who always watch us, you know, these points and these ideas can get out to a lot more masses. So we got to use these platforms while we have it. Even though I'm not in my last leg of the 440 yet, you know what I mean? I'm probably
Lap.
the 3rd leg, man. You know,
Lap.
I plan to be here 51 more years.
And I hope to see you 50 more 1 year.
Yeah, well,
I hope
plan
you
to be
can
here.
see 51 more years.
For sure. I hope you can be cooking then still.
Nope.
Yeah. Okay. So,
You know you got it coming, right?
really?
Just,
It's going down like that?
just
Really?
keep on.
Really?
Oh, yeah, she going to get it next weekend. Morgan won't be here.
Morgan is our #1 fan.
You ain't got to
she
save it
watches.
to the weekend.
No, I do.
Oh.
You coming tomorrow?
You
He
coming
don't know
tomorrow?
what's
I guess
coming-
you're not
what's happening
coming tomorrow.
He ain't coming tomorrow.
You ain't coming to my birthday party tomorrow? My day party? You not coming?
Yeah, you know I'm going to come. I'm going to slide in and slide out. There's a couple of people I don't want to see, and I know they going to come. So I'm going to come in.
So you're not coming for them. You coming
Listen.
for
He
me,
coming for them.
right?
No, I'm going to come and speak, give my man a hug, buy you a couple of drinks, and I'm going to dip out.
Okay.
Are you coming to work Monday?
Nah.
Yeah, I'm coming to work.
He ain't coming to work Monday.
If he do, he going to be hung over.
I'll be all right.
He'll be all right. He
Yeah,
ain't
I'm definitely going to come and support you, like I always do. You know, I'm glad to see you make the 5-1, because we
Yes.
wasn't even supposed to get this all for what they
Well, a
say.
lot of people haven't. A lot of people haven't made it to this age or even younger ages. I've seen a
Right.
lot of people.
Sad.
But it's great, man. It's great. I'm happy. I'm happy. I had a good day yesterday. I hung out with my cousin Rich, and we did the gentleman thing. So that was cool. That was cool.
Okay.
That was
okay.
cool. And then I went out to dinner with my daughter, my sister, and
You
my
know?
mother.
Okay.
I ended up having to pay for it, but
On your day, huh?
what's up, lady? But they love me so much.
Ladies,
I had
They
no.
had to let the gentleman do
Yeah,
it.
you know they always will let me be the man.
Oh,
Yeah.
it wasn't ladies first at that time.
That time, but I love him. I love him to death. We had a good time.
That's what's up.
Went out to
Priceless.
yeah. So then the party's tomorrow. So I'm
So
ready.
just save it for then. We'll be
Uh-oh.
waiting to hear.
Ooh,
Oh, okay.
okay.
You better stop. You better stop.
Add it to the list. Make a whole list so you don't forget. You know you are generation what?
X.
X.
Oh, so you
I don't want you to forget.
Okay.
all right? Don't forget, and he won't forget.
At all.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Did you talk to Juan? Is Juan coming?
Yeah, Juan said he would be there as well.
Okay.
Did you just steal your baby water?
He did.
I did.
Yeah, a bullet.
All of it.
Not half of it. Just took it all.
Oh, the whole thing.
It was
Didn't
just the
ask.
ice.
It was just
It was
sitting there.
just
So
the
he
ice.
like,
Yeah, she wasn't gonna drink that. You know, we share. That's my child. Right. She was just
Sure.
sit there. And I had to refresh mine.
Isn't gonna be watered down now?
yeah.
It will be.
Well, take some of that
Okay.
Tito's back there and just put the Tito's in
Before I
there.
walk out. Yep. Okay. So we still got a show going on, y'all. I don't know. Y'all talk about personal conversations, but I'm just saying.
You
this is a show.
started it.
This is a show. We got at least about 10 more with us, I guess. And Dave, the engineer, is gone, so we can't even wrap up early.
So I'll say this. I'm
Mhm.
thankful, even though I didn't know
There you go.
meeting you in this whole situation, because things do happen in divine order, and there is a
For
purpose
sure.
and a reason behind it. So my grandmother has enjoyed this for some strange reason very, very much, and
That's
has
what's up.
harassed me about it. But
Harass you about what?
about y'all.
Wow.
She said your mouth is hilarious. She said that he has a very nice voice. So is it? Oh my God.
Don't tell her that. You can see
I
his
didn't
head-
have to tell her that.
His
She was
head is
listening.
like his head like this.
It's already
It's
convincing
swole.
him through the door.
Yeah. So
But tell grandma,
just the exposure.
Thank
and,
you.
and
I appreciate her.
Put it there,
definitely
no,
tell
yeah.
her
You gonna give a
thank
shout
you,
out to
for
her?
sure.
No.
Shout out to Grandma.
nope,
for sure.
not at
Shout
all.
out to Grandma.
And she said-
we got 4 people listening. That's what's
Oh
up.
my God.
But you know what though? Them 4 people, it's gonna turn to 4 million.
Well, that's cool.
You just gotta keep fighting through it. We're gonna be all right.
That's good. I like the outlet.
Look at the vision on him for somebody who don't play.
Right.
Yeah.
Got no ideas, but we're going to keep fighting now. Just keep fighting.
Yeah, gotta pull through, man.
Right.
You willing to fight and pull through your Trump air?
I'm
You
a
just-
fighter.
Oh, I'm confused.
No, don't be.
Don't be.
Don't be. One thing for sure and two things for certain. I'm not never a quitter. I'm always gonna fight. Till I can't even breathe.
Well, you ain't getting on the plane.
I ain't getting on the plane right now.
Mm-hmm.
The pilot might take us down.
Pilot, he might feel some type of way.
But I think it's sad though. I really think it's sad that you get a career, you work, and you should get paid. And I think that
That's
he's
the way
saying
it goes.
you should have put a border system in with your landlord. No, pay them. Why do they have to suffer for some ignorant shit that you want done? That once you leave office, it's not and void.
Well, not even that though. How do you put yourself in a seat and supposed to be the care and the representative for everybody, and you telling them fuck them?
Well, he was saying fuck them before they put him in there.
He did, but some
And-
people wasn't hearing that part.
They heard it. But
So,
if you
he got so many other things going with him, you would think that he would not try to make any people have any feel any bad way about him because, really, the man might go to jail. It's very, 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 very.
Do you see that happening?
no,
It probably won't happen while he's in office.
it can't happen while he's in office.
I don't see what happened
And
when
it
he get
ain't
out.
gonna happen when he get out. See, here's the thing, though, Zin.
I don't deny that. I don't think it, because at some point when you become not useful anymore, don't matter how much money you
Well,
got. It don't matter how much money you got.
I believe that the position that he's been put in, they will still not.
They're not gonna do nothing. to him.
They're not going.
You know what, Zen?
don't believe
I was
it.
listening to
Well, my hope is
Dick
gone
Gregory?
on that one.
I just want to.
and he was talking about the two different sides of Donald Trump. And so I did a little bit of research. And like he just said, Donald Trump, every business that he ever ran, flopped.
Yeah, 100%.
So
Yeah, 9 bankruptcies.
So here's the thing. He don't really give a fuck about being the president. When he got in, the first thing he did was he helped them banks. And the reason why he helped the bank, because that's his bankroll.
Yeah, sure.
So he don't give a fuck about being the president. He give a fuck about doing what he got to do.
He never thought he was going to win. He's a marketing
Yeah.
master. He's a master marketer. He's
He's your R. Kelly.
all that shit, The Apprentice or
Right.
whatever that show. He's running the presidency as he ran that television show. It's the same type of mentality. So yeah, all that is true. It's no question. But the point is, he will become what he did is wrong. And
Absolutely.
at some point in time, he's gonna have to be held accountable for what he done.
But I don't
All
think
these people go start. I mean, just watch the next couple of weeks because it's always the smoke screen. When Cohen start coming on in front of Congress, and they're asking him point blank what he did. If Cohen go all the way out on the line to say exactly what he did directly for Donald Trump, it's gonna be called to task.
well, it's the same thing like when the Watergate scandal, right?
Right.
And they saying that he was gonna go to jail when he lead the president. All they did was impeach him. He never went to jail.
No, they never said. I don't think they never brought a case against Richard Nixon. He never went to trial. Richard Nixon didn't.
Did Donald Trump ain't went to trial yet?
No, not yet.
And I don't think he's gonna go.
Okay. Well, I mean, we'll see. Again,
I mean, don't
Cohen
get me
just got
wrong.
3 years, right? That
Yeah.
was his. He just got 3 years, and right now he has to go in front of Congress. That's what's coming up. I think it's this week.
This weekend.
Yeah, he's
It is.
speaking in front of Congress. So Congress is going to ask him directly, did he receive intelligence from Russia? Directly. So Cohen has already went on record and said yes. So this is what I'm saying is he was useful for a while. Trump was very useful. The main thing he was useful for is he says what they can't say. You know, they might feel it, they might want to say it, but he was that mouthpiece that they could put in front, and he say everything. You know, like you said, grab him in the crotches.
He was you.
know? Yeah, he was. He was you. in
I'm
the
just
way.
saying
Hey,
verbally.
listen.
You don't bite your tongue. You
Oh,
don't
okay,
carry
'cause I
this
don't
with
grab
it.
him on the
I
crotch.
would. We ain't gonna talk about where you grab them. I'm just saying. Verbally,
Stop.
you gonna say what you want to
Oh,
say.
I'm never gonna say what I
and
wanna
he's
say.
saying a lot of
Express
ignorant stuff at the same time. I mean,
Let me
as
say
far
this
as
to you,
Trump.
though. I think what he doing is wrong. I think he should go to jail right now. But the way society works, and you got a great point, Zen. that
Thank you.
long as he's valuable, he won't go nowhere. Until when they have no more use for him, he will. But again, he white, man. And there's two different kind of laws, white law and black law. Because all of them should have had Cohen, all of them should have got no 3 years. He should have got 10 or 20. Because, look, okay, stop. Let's go back. Look at Kwame. Kwame couldn't have did nothing worse than what Donald Trump doing. And they gave this man 28 years.
True indeed. I understand that. I mean, I ain't arguing that point that, him being white and, what the laws are to black, that's no argument. If he did go to jail, it would just be
2 years,
yeah,
a
it would be
year.
something that would be
And then
separate.
he's not going to jail.
And then the reality is he's still what he's done by being a master promoter. He's put himself in a position where he'll be even more richer coming out of the White House than he was going in.
Yeah.
So I mean,
And that's
I
what
agree
it's
with
all
that.
about.
I agree with that 100%.
But going to jail, I don't see that in his future.
No, maybe I'm hoping.
I
That's,
think,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
wishful thinking.
and that's
Yeah,
what you're
maybe
thinking.
Maybe I'm hoping. Maybe I'm looking for something that's not there.
I think they should fry his ass. I think if they gave Kwame 28, give him 56.
I don't think he can win another election, so I'm more happy with that.
You know what, though? I thought that too, Zen, but the way
These
the
retarded
retarded he is out here.
I don't think he can win. Not now. Not with this government going down for
You
Islam.
still
You'll be
got
surprised.
retarded people
You'd
riding
be
his
surprised,
back.
man.
So I
'Cause
was
you
the
know-
one who said he could win initially. I was telling people when everybody was saying that he couldn't win, that he was going to win and he had the power. But I don't see him winning
I'm
the second
surprised ain't no
election.
one tried to even assassinate him.
That's
Well,
what
they
I
not gonna
said. I'm like, you
assassinate him
messing with
'cause-
his money, messing with people money. By the end, when you was talking about taxes
Yeah,
and
so
holding off,
now.
that'd have been the gun hold to be like, yeah,
and
enough is
I'm
enough.
surprised. Damn, ain't nobody even.
But see, the people who do the assassinating, that's his
His core people.
Yeah, that's his core people.
Yeah.
We don't kill nobody.
Okay.
We talk. We said we go, but it ain't gonna be no black person that get no rifle with. We just not gonna do it.
No, we just gonna march.
Yeah, we go march and we go complain, but those are the nutheads, and he feeds to that core. Now, you
Hey.
would think some of them would come under some better understanding. Now,
He don't give a shit.
he doesn't. He doesn't care where it goes.
Man, he don't give a fuck about nothing or nobody but himself.
So I mean, he comes from his mind. His mindset is of that. That's what he's been programmed his whole life to not care about nothing but him. You know what I mean? That he trumps is the only thing that's mattered. So you can't expect a person like that to represent the United States people. You know what I mean? He could care less.
So, question, Morgan, because you have your group, what are some of the thoughts that your group or have expressed within your group?
On Donald Trump in general, most of my group is like mainly minorities, so
Mhm.
most of them really dislike him. But we're also like really young, so a lot of them don't understand
Okay.
what's happening, and like Instagram like most of us get our news from Instagram or Twitter or whatever,
Right.
and once someone says something, they'll be like, "This president did the same thing. This president did the same thing," and that's when people start getting confused, like, what makes this one so much worse than that one? So my
Gotcha.
group is like I know I can't stand Donald Trump, but I have friends who don't understand what makes him so different than other presidents, and I have friends who just don't care at all.
Okay.
So it's like really,
Up in the air.
yeah.
Well, I know my 12-year-old will go on a whole tangent about that.
Your 12-year-old.
My son is
Really?
very adamant about that whole situation. When the election was going on, that was very odd.
Wow. But that's good. I mean, it's good to hear that they're even thinking about, what's going on because it's going to affect you. Again, most revolutions start in the youth, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So those are the ones that, how much time we there?
A couple minutes.
Okay. Yeah, so most revolutions start with you. So we're looking to you.
All right.
To fix our shit.
Yeah, to fix our shit.
To make a change.
Fix our shit.
Break the chain.
Try my hardest.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Hey, Zen.
No pressure from your daddy.
Right.
Hey, Zen.
I just wanted to go to Howard and
Only go to
yeah,
Howard.
that's all,
You just
yeah.
put it out there. What school?
Oh, I took her to the campus. I'm trying to
You just.
brainwash her the best way I can.
I see.
I'm working as hard as I can, man.
we
So
see
just
you.
when she go to sleep, just put Howard on her head.
And all those Law and Order episodes we used to watch,
Chung chung.
Watched it every day.
I was getting her into that lawyer mode. We was talking about them cases. See, so it's coming. It's coming around, baby. I wasn't.
It's a good profession.
Well, that's
wasn't-
okay, because when you hit the lawyer end, I'll be more than seasoned then for the mental health, so you can call in the
Yeah,
expert.
I used to want to be
Oh,
a
here say something with
psychiatrist.
your season. Yep, you be
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you
Right.
make sure you be seasoned. Make sure you get that dinner together. 'Cause that's what you're gonna be selling. to me.
She was talking. Let Morgan talk.
I used to be in the mental health thing. Like, I wanted to be a psychiatrist for a really long time.
But your dad changed that thought.
keep the lawyer thing.
Yeah. It's a lot of money being a lawyer.
It is.
It is.
A lot of money being a lawyer.
Well, on the defense side, not so much the prosecution side.
Yeah, defense for sure. Trust me, I know.
You would know, huh?
Yeah, I
You would
gave
know.
them a lot of money. Hey, Zen, did you know in '68 that Dick Gregory ran for president?
I did know that.
And did you know they
He was
gave him
alive
9 million votes when they messed the machine up
They gave him 9 million votes.
out of Philadelphia?
Do you know that I met Dick Gregory?
Yeah, I know that. And I didn't know that Dick Gregory was so profound.
Man, Dick Gregory, the man.
I like Dick Gregory. He had a lot of knowledge and a lot of information to show where he got it from. But he was saying that back in '68, things running against Nixon.
68,
not-
that's what Nixon
yeah.
ran.
He said that if they could get him 9 million votes and he know they messed the machine up, and they thought saying he was crazy, what you think they did with the Trump situation?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, because a lot of people don't believe that it was a boot,
Yeah.
but you know.
Feeding the machine.
It's always something. It's
gonna
whatever
always
they,
be
it's,
something.
it's whatever they want it to be.
Yeah.
So I mean, understand that. I mean,
But that's why you have so many people who don't want to vote.
yeah. So understandably so. I can understand a lot of their arguments on whether they should participate or not. I think the most important politics, in my opinion, is local politics. I think you have more
Poor
direct
in
effect
your
on
in your
local.
in city,
Yeah,
and that's
on
why I
what's
think the
get
vote
fed.
count.
Yeah, I think that's where you need the right people to represent which you on a national level, federal level, whatever. It's,
But when it
it's
comes
hit or
to
miss. But at the same time, you just got it's the people who I support people who represent your causes. I mean, if you understand, I vote Democrat because Democrats. They support my causes. I work in schools. I work with nonprofits. I work in so they go
Exactly.
far more private. If I work, okay. All right, we good? Wrap it.
Yeah, I got another. There's another show
Okay.
coming in. Yeah.
All right, so we about to wrap this up. Any last words? Last words.
Hey.
Words. Thank you.
Thank you,
Survive.
Morgan.
Thank
Yeah,
you,
thank
Morgan.
Survive
you. You'll be
2019.
back.
Thanks for having me.
You'll
I
be
will.
our resident youth. On
Yeah.
this. We won't want you to come back too much because we black can't talk.
You can come back whenever you want
Yeah,
to. I
said
enjoyed
come
you.
back.
Right.
Please come back.
All right. Thanks a lot for watching the Flava Show. We'll see you next week.
Out.
All right.
All right.